Welcome! In this video, I'm gonna do a little first impressions review on this L'Oreal Infallible Pro-Glow foundation. I'm wearing it right now. So far, I'm really liking it. It definitely gives you a little bit of an additional glow.
I do have highlight on now.
But it does give you a little bit of an all-over glow even after it's set. It definitely feels a little bit more moisturizing, and it has the added benefit of having SPF, whereas the Pro Matte does not.
So that's definitely a plus.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pop in the clip of me trying this out for the first time.
And then I'll come back.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out today. This will be a little first impressions mini review situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it as usual. I already swatched on my hand to try to see if it matched. And it looked okay, but it did come sealed. I wanted to mention that because I know that there are drugstore foundations that don't come with the seal, and that a little bit freaks me out. So this one did have a seal. So I have the Pro Matte stuff already because I wanted to try out some cheaper drugstore foundations because like
I'm broke.
So yeah, and this one came out maybe a few months ago, and I wanted to try this because it claims to be, you know, a glow foundation, which I basically always want to glow. I always want to be metallic and glittery. Right off the bat, I would say that this one does feel pretty moisturizing, especially compared to the matte one, which is obvious because that one's matte. Yeah, this one definitely feels like a lot better instantly. The other one doesn't feel bad or anything, it's just not moisturizing because that one is for oily skin, I think, and this one is for normal to dry, so this one is probably suited better to me considering I have skin towards the drier side. Yeah. I also like that this one has SPF. This one has SPF 15. The Pro Matte doesn't have any SPF, and this is it just on. It's not set or anything right now. I would say that it's pretty similar coverage to the Pro Matte. That kind of medium coverage. It's not full. You could probably build it up to full, but for every day, it's really enough coverage for me. Like, I'm fine. It does have a little bit of a glow happening, a little bit of that dewy finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face pretty much as normal, and I will pop back when I'm done and we'll talk about it, I guess. So yeah, here we are. I went ahead and did my kind of go-to everyday makeup.
It's very similar to the rose gold everyday makeup that I put up a few weeks ago.
On camera, it's definitely picking up that dewy glow even through being set with powder. But like, I feel like in the mirror, it doesn't look quite as glowy as it does on camera. But I don't mind that all over sheen. It's like, am I sweating? Am I well moisturized? Do I have highlight all over my face? Like, you'll never know. Who knows? Maybe it's all of the above. So after applying, I did set it with the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is the SPF one for that added SPF factor. Also, I don't ever not set a foundation, so like trying it out without setting it would be kind of pointless for me. I also didn't use a primer today because on everyday makeup I usually don't even bother priming. I actually find that frequently for me, primers end up making my foundation break up. I don't know if I'm just using the wrong ones, whatever, but I don't usually have problems with foundation staying on. So today I'm trying it out as I normally would wear it, which is without a primer, just straight up on, set with a powder.
Additional makeup. The stuff.
So yeah, I am definitely liking it so far. I'm gonna check in later to see like how it wears because it does say it's 24-hour wear as it says on this one. I don't typically wear foundation for 24 hours, but for the Pro Matte, I do find that it lasts very long and that it looks pretty much the same when I go to take it off right before I go to bed. So we'll see how this one holds up and if this one also wears the same. The Pro Matte that I got before I have in the shade 101, which is the lightest shade I believe. It's now too light for me because I got the slightest hint of a tan, if you want to even call it that. So yeah, this one was just a little bit light on me. So for this one I got the shade 202, which is the second shade of the Pro-Glow. And this one seems to be matching pretty well. So yeah, we'll just see how this goes. Today I pretty much just have to do like a lot of editing and stuff. So like it's not gonna be put through strenuous tests, but I will make sure to go outside into the 3 million degree temperatures and the humidity and stuff to see how it works with sweat, to see if it'll sweat off and like get gross. We'll see. I'll check in a few hours to see how it's wearing. This will be a little wear test, first impression situation. So yeah, I will be back then.
So it's like 10:30 right now. I finished filming at 4 or something, I don't remember. So this is like 6 hours in. Foundation, everything still intact and glowing, so that's cool. Didn't sweat it off when I went outside with the dogs or anything, so that's cool. I'm just waiting to see the rest of how it wears, so I'll check back in later. Okay, so it's a little bit after 1 a.m. I'm gonna remove this shortly. So I thought I'd do a last check-in so I can just throw this clip in the video, export it, blah blah blah. So yeah, my face is still pretty intact and still here. Foundation is still glowing through. My whole face is really here except my lips have kind of worn off some. Yeah. So it's around 9 hours of wear right now and still going strong. So I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be my everyday foundation now. I'm really liking that it wears comfortably. It's been on for 9 hours. It still looks pretty much the same from what I can tell. And you know, it does have that glow. As of right now, I'm gonna give this foundation a solid A. I'm into it.
We come in peace. Subscribe for new videos every Monday. Also, social media grab in the description. Okay, bye.
Can you film a first impressions video because like it's the day before you're supposed to post a video and you don't have one, and also you have like a bunch of other things that you're trying to do, and like you procrastinate and then like you die, so like yeah, but make it fashion.